Hello and welcome to another technical analysis tutorial. In this tutorial, I want to talk to you about how to predict breakouts, because breakouts can be predicted. However, this is not always guaranteed. It doesn't work any single time, but it is a nice add-on to any technical analysis strategy. And if you're a breakout trader or if you're interested in trading breakouts, it could really change the way in which you look at charts, in which you understand charts and how prices work. It has really helped me with my trading, and it generally works pretty well. Again, not all the time, and we can see that in this example, but if you understand the pattern, then you will start to see these patterns all the time before potential breakouts occur. And then very importantly, at least I never trade breakouts before they happen, because you can never guarantee that a breakout is going to occur. You can only see the breakout as soon as it's going through a resistance level. And then some traders trade it straight away. Other traders wait for a retest of the resistance line, which is then a support line. However, if you wait for a retest, then you potentially lose some trades. For example, here on the daily, you would have lost that, but potentially on the shorter term time frame, you might see a retest here. But anyway, I for example, always wait for a retest, and you can often see these in the lower term time frames. But let's take a look at this strategy. So it has really helped me, and we take a look at further examples as well. So what we can see here, that the price here on the left hand side made really a low. Then the price moved up, made a higher low and another, and addressed actually the resistance level but couldn't get through. Then another lower low, and that is already an indicator that, you know, we are sort of moving into the right direction. We are moving up. We are getting close to the resistance line, and potentially at some point we will break through. And potentially, you know, a breakout could have happened here, but the sellers were too strong, the resistance level was too strong, and then we might actually a lower low, a short pullback, maybe attempted another breakout, but it didn't, it failed actually. But then what we can see is where it actually all starts. So we make another low, another swing low here. Then again, test of the resistance, couldn't get there. And then something very interesting happens. We stay very, very close to the resistance line, really move sideways. And by the way, this strategy works really well when markets move sideways, yeah. And when you have something like a channel, or when you have certainly a horizontal support line or resistance line. That's what I'm looking for, a horizontal resistance line. And then if you can observe that there is a higher low, that is very interesting. That means, you know, we are moving closer to that line here, closer, and we're really not really getting away from it anymore. And if you can observe that pattern, so you make a low, you make a higher low, you stay very close to the price, and then you maybe attempt another breakout and you can't do it, then you pull away from it, make another higher low. And that's really where it's potentially really gets interesting. If you can't get away from that level further, and you can't make a lower low, and you really move from low, start here, move from low to higher low to higher low. And for a period, you've really traded very close to that horizontal resistance line. Then it can really predict a breakout. That is really a pattern that you can observe time and time again in different time frames, in different markets. Then you get the breakout. Sometimes there's a retest, sometimes on the daily, sometimes only on the hourly chart visible, but this is clearly a breakout. And we take a look at another example. All right, so here we've got another example. First of all, we're moving from these highs to a lower low, bit of a higher low, but another lower low down here. We're moving sideways for a while, and here's where it gets interesting. We make a higher low, try to get through, really stay for a longer period of time, very close, yeah. Here small, this is actually a very small pullback here. We tried to break through, couldn't get it. A small pullback, so a higher low again, couldn't get through. Another higher low, same pattern again, and so 3 higher lows. It doesn't always need to be through 3, it can also be 4, whatever. But the thing is, we're moving higher and higher, we make higher lows, and we stay for a period, again, very close to the horizontal resistance line, and that is then where you get the breakout. So again, that pattern has worked. Let's take a look if we can find another one. So there you go. There's another example. We have a huge a breakdown here to the downside. The market really broke down rapidly. What then happens? We make a series of high lows here. You can clearly see that higher low, from there to a higher low, another higher low. Couldn't get through. However, not really a higher low here, but at least on the same level pretty much. But we stay. You can see that we got here, and then from this sort of breakout to the resistance level, we're really staying very, very close all the time to that level here. And what you can also see, actually, these are sort of mini cup and handles. So you've got the cup here and the handles, and they all look the same. Cup, handle, and again, higher low, attempted breakout, failed, can't really pull back from that level anymore, and then we break out. Yeah, so let's take a look if we can actually see a retest on a lower time frame. So we're now here in one of these examples on the hourly time frame, so much more detailed obviously, and you can see a lot of the times that we actually try to break through this this resistance line here in the hourly chart, break through, couldn't get there, failed the retest, and then really stayed very close to that price. Tried another breakout, couldn't get there, couldn't pull away from it anymore, and then we get the breakout, and there we can see that when the breakout actually happened here, broke through, and we retested it. Yeah, we retested the breakout, but actually here probably I need to move the line a bit higher. It's obviously more detailed on the much more detailed on the hourly, so that's actually where it is. So you can clearly see that here we couldn't really, you can even see much more detail here. So we tried to get through, couldn't get there, another small pullback, so another higher high, then there was a breakout, a small retest, and up it go. Yeah, up we go. So that is a very, very good strategy. I just showed you 3 examples, but they are all over the place, guys, and it's always easy to spot them in retrospect, but actually if you understand how they work, and you can see a series of higher lows, and then you can see that the price sticks to that level, can't get away from it anymore, and there might be a small pullback again, and then a final breakout. So that is really crucial, very interesting, has helped me to make many profitable trades in the past. And again, it's not guaranteed to work any single time, but the good thing is there is really, you know, the risk to reward ratio is quite high, because you actually wait for the breakout to happen. You don't trade before the breakout. It's not a gamble. You actually wait until that breakout happens. You set your stop loss. You wait for a retest potentially, maybe not. It depends on your own risk level. And well, then you can profitably trade a breakout. You can actually predict it, you can prepare for it, and you can be ready when it happens. All right, so hopefully you liked that video. If you did, please smash the like button, and it would be great if you could subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.